Chapter 48, Warding of Devotees' Calamities, Stories of Shivade and Svatnakar. At the commencement of this chapter, someone asked Hemantpan whether Sai Baba was a guru or Satguru. In order to answer the question of Hemantpan describes the sign or marks of Satguru as follows. Signs of Sadguru. He who teaches us Veda and Vedanta or six Shastras. He who controls the breath or brands his body with mudras or giving, pleasing, discouraging, corroding Brahma who gives mantra to disciples or order them to chant the certain number of times but does not assure any results in definite time. He who is by precocious knowledge explains beautifully the ultimate principle but himself has gained no experience of self-realization is not Satguru. But he who was by discourage greatness disaster for enjoyment this world and the next, and gives us taste of self-realization who is well versed in both theoretical and practical knowledge deserves to be called Sadguru. He who is himself devoted of self-realization gives to disciple, and Sadguru does not even in the dream expect any service profit from his disciples. On the contrary, he wishes to serve them. He does not think about his great and disciple small. Not only he loves him, but his son regrets him equals to him as a Brahman. The main character of Sadguru is the he is a bit of peace. He is never restless or ruffled. He has no pride of his learning. The poor and the rich, the small, great, all same to him. Hempan thinks that account of store accumulation of merits in his past birth, he has a good fortune of meeting, being blessed by Sadguru such as Sai Baba. Even in their full youth, he honored nothing. He had no family, no friend, no home, nor any support. Since he was 18, his control of mind was perfect and extraordinary. He lived then fearless in a scheduled peace, always abided with self. Saying the pure attachment of his deity, he always acted and teach, and hence he was dependent on him. What experience he gave to his devotees while he was living the flesh, or even the day after his Mahasamadhi, up till now, attract themselves to him. What the devotees have to do is they have to trim that hot lamp and the faith devotion burn in the wicks of love, and when it's done, the flame of knowledge will be lit shine brighter. Mere knowledge without is dry. Nobody wants such knowledge and upon love. How we can price love? Everything is insignificant before it. Without love, our reading, hearing, the study of knowledge, in wake of love, follow discipline, peace, liberalization with all treasures. We do not get love for anything unless we feel earnestly about it. So, where there is a real yearning and feeling, God manifests Himself. It includes love and this means of liberation. Now, let us revert the main story of this chapter. Let go to the man true strength with a pure mind, otherwise, on hold his feet. Ultimately, sure to be so. This illustration by the following stories. Mr. Shivadev. Mr. Satnagar was studying law. A co-student of study met him. Other fellow students also gathered together, compared notes of their study. It was founded question answer among themselves. Mr. Swade was the least prepared of all examination. Therefore, all students deride him, but he thought he was not prepared. He was sure to pass the examination. As he saw Baba, they had to get him through successfully. Mr. Satnagar was surprised at this remark. He took Mr. Vade aside and asked him who the Sai Baba was the extolled so high. He replied, Religion was Shri, a fakir. He is a great Satpurusha. There may be other signs, but this is unique. Unless there is a great store of minutes on account, one can't see him. I fully believe him, and what he says is never untrue. He has assured me that I will pass definitely next year, and I am confident that I will get to the final examination. So, with the grace of Mr. Saman, laughed at friend's confidence and she at him and Baba. Sapanitkas. Saptanikas. Mr. Sarna passed exams, settled in Dakota, and practiced as a player there. 10 years after IE 19, he lost only on account of throat disease. Thus broke heart, he sought relief by pilgrimage to Kandapur, Gadangur, and other holy places. He got no peace of mind. Then he read Veda The witch also did help him. Meanwhile, remember Shivdas remarks in faith in Baba. He was told he should go Shri and see the Baba. He went to Shri with his younger brother with much pleased to see from the distance. When he wanted to kneel, ported himself and placed a coconut before a pure addiction, later concentrations. Sapna hung down his head, moved back suddenly. He wanted to consult somebody who would have advised him how to proceed. Somebody mentioned Bala Shankari's name. Sapna saw him and sought his help. They bought Baba photos, came to him as it. Baba Shankar took a photo in hand, gave to Baba, asked him whose photo it was. Baba said it was Law of him. Pointing to Sapna, saying Baba laughed and all. John Bala asked Baba significance the law of Sapna for and take darshan. With Sapna began to posture to himself, Baba again cried out. Sapna did not know what to do. Then they both joined hands, sat before Baba praying. Baba finally ordered Sapna to clean out immediately. Both were suddenly dejected as Baba ordered to obey. Sapna left Sri very hard, allowed taken darshan next time. Mrs. Sapnekar, 1 year elapsed till mine was not we went to Gangapur, felt more restless, then went for a rest and finally set to Kasi. 2 days before starting his God vision, the dream was going a picture Ladakh as well. There is a fakir with a piece of cloth around his head, was sitting out near the neem tree. Came close to her and said, Lassie, why you got extra for nothing? I get your pitcher filled with pure water. She was afraid of Fakir and hastened back with the empty pitcher. The Fakir followed her. Adya Shavakan opened her eyes. She told the vision to her husband. They thought this was a sign that our boat left for Shri. When they reached the masjid, Baba was absent. He had gone to Landi. They waited his return. When he returned, he was surprised. The fakir she saw now resembles exactly Baba. She reluctantly posted himself Baba, looking at seeing humility. Baba was much pleased and began to tell story peculiar character of Hassan to third party. He said arms and abdomen waist are paining for a long time. I took many medicines for this one. I got a sick of medicines again only. But I'm surprised you know all pains are disappeared. No name was mentioned, so it was also Perpanas Discover happy. Then Mr. Sapnakar went again take darshan. He was again welcome with a former road. This time he was more penitent and preserving. He said Baba displeasure was due to high past deeds and resolved to make amends for the sin. He determined to see Baba alone and asked his for done past action. This he did. He placed his head Baba and Baba placed his head on start stroking Baba leg. Then Shivras came to start massaging Baba waist. Baba in his career way to begin tell a story of Bania. He related various yesterdays of his life, including the death of his only one son. Sarpana would wander to see which related to his own son. He wondered how Baba knew every detail of it. He came to know he was omniscient, no odds of his thought crossed Baba still addressing the shepherd and pointing Sapna's head. Fellow blames me and charges me, killing with the sons. Do I kill children? What does fellow come to masjid and cry? Now I will do this. I will again bring the very child back to the child room. With this word he pleased blasphemy, saying, feet are old and holy. Carefree, no. Place entire faith in me. You will be soon get object. Very much more to the emotion he bathed in the bow of his own return to residence. Then he made preparation of auction Naivedya and came to with his wife of Masjid. He offered to the Sai Baba daily, accepted prasad from him. There was a crowd in Masjid. Sapna mountains. Seeing the clashing against Baba, says, why did you pour in them? Only 1 ounce of with loyalty is enough. Then Sapna witnessed the night was chowdy. In this portion, Baba lovely vegetable. At parting next day, Sapna to first pay 1 rupee. Dakshin Baba asked him instead of saying no, he should pay more and reserving a sufficient amount expenses for the journey. When he went to Muslim offer 1 rupee, Baba asked for another. Was paid. Baba blessed him, saying the coconut in your wife, upper old nursery, and go away to his nursery. He did so. Within a year, a son was born to him. An infant 8 months old, practically destiny, placed Baba with. We do not know how to remember him, therefore posted our Puri. You bless and for help. Henceforth, your holy feet soul refuge. May thoughts, idea, trouble in waking dream state, but turn away once within blesses. The son was named Muralidhar, two other Vaskanthanas are born after. The Sapnagata still is the Baba what's never untrue and full, but turned away untrue. Bow to Shri Sai, peace to be all.